everybody, this is Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Spider-Man, the 2002 movie that introduced Spider-Man to the cinematic world, and just was a movie that I remember being so excited for and liking a great deal. Is this movie perfect? God, no. There are definitely some pretty glaring issues with it that have gotten even more noticeable over time. Like when I first saw this movie, I was just so blown away by being able to see Spider-Man on film that most of its flaws kind of went right over my head, or if I noticed them, I ignored them very quickly. But there are definitely some pretty noticeable issues with this movie, the biggest of which being the look of the Green Goblin. I mean, he just it still looks pretty atrocious. Looks like a Power Rangers villain. And although I thought the performance by Dafoe was great, it just, to me, did not work very well whenever he got in the suit. I mean, like I said, you're able to kind of let it go over time, and by the end of the film, it's not really what's going to be coming directly to your mind, but it's definitely there. I thought they did a great job of setting up the character, that basically bringing to life the introduction to the character from the comics from all those many years ago. I thought they did an exceptionally good job of just putting that on film. It was awesome seeing Macho Man as the wrestler, as a wrestling fan, just seeing him play Bonesaw or Buzzsaw, Bonesaw I think it was, just was a whole lot of fun. I thought that that the movie was great. I thought that the relationship between Peter and Mary Jane was a bit of an issue for me. I mean, I think that the upside down kiss, of course, is just very well done. It's a moment that has been parodied a great deal, but it was very powerful when it first came out and worked exceptionally well. But I feel like that there wasn't necessarily that much put into the build-up of the relationship. She's just instantly smitten with him, and then like the whole friendship with when he's not Spider-Man, I thought was kind of poorly developed. But you know, I thought that they had a good amount of chemistry, but it also doesn't. It's not exactly like flying off the screen, but it's okay. It's not. I wouldn't say it's one of the major flaws of the film. It just, for me personally, doesn't work perfectly. But I also do think that Tobey Maguire does a great job as Peter Parker. I think he's just basically the physical embodiment of the character that I have read in comics for all those years. However, I don't think he's the best Spider-Man. I think he's okay. I think his quips are okay, but he doesn't come off like somebody who, like, he comes off like somebody basically who has to think of these moments. He's not. This isn't his natural thinking. Once he's under the mask, it's like it almost feels like he's being fed the lines. Whereas ideally, he should be somebody who comes off like a total smartass once he's under the costume, and like somebody who, even when he is the nebbish Peter that we've all always known, that you just have this idea that there's this mischievous person underneath those layers of lack of self-confidence, or this desire over time to kind of fade into the background because he doesn't want people looking into his background too much. I thought that didn't necessarily work 100%, but I do think he's a phenomenal Peter Parker. I thought Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane was quite good, aside from the relationship with Peter. I thought she did a great job of portraying that character. She definitely seemed like somebody who, you know, all the guys would be trying to go after, and I thought that she did a great job there. I loved the actress who played Aunt May. I think she just is exactly the type of character that I read growing up in the comics, and it has been very interesting to see, for me, how they've been de-aging her progressively over the films. But I thought she did a great job, and she seemed like this meek kind of old woman, but she was also had like these untold reserves of character and strength. I thought that was exceptional. And James Franco as Harry, I just think he is one of the most interesting aspects of the first two films. I thought he was handled extremely poorly in the third, but I just love the character arc that he goes through in the first two films. So those are my thoughts on Spider-Man. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if you're a big fan of it, if you think it's aged well, if you've seen it since it first came out. Other than that, please hit that like button, hit that share button. It makes it much more likely that other people will come and check out my videos, which is something I would be very appreciative of. And if you are one of those people and are new here, or you just haven't done it yet, please hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. It'll let you know when I put out a new video, and you can come join in the conversation. Other than that, have yourself a good day.